Customer Service and Network Operations Midland Zone covers some 8,500 square miles in the heart of the country. Nearly 6,000 people have responsibility for a network which ranges from the very latest broadband technology to copper access local loop. It has an exchange connection base of some 4 million lines. In the Midlands, we will spend around £130 million this year developing our network to ensure it meets its customers' future needs. Its day-to-day operational activity will cost around £190 million to support during the year. This is an enormous business by anyone's standards. The General Manager of CSNO Midlands is John Dunn.
Hello, I've had the opportunity to meet many of you face-to-face over the past 12 months at our employee evenings and during field visits. But unfortunately, I cannot attend all the briefing sessions taking place at the moment, which is why I felt it would be useful to make this video so that I can personally share with you all of the zone's priorities for the new financial year and the challenges we face. The key to our success last year was the Battleplan, which was all about delivering our quality of service targets by radically restructuring our resourcing priorities to meet our customers' needs. This had to be successful regardless of the weather and fault volumes. The Battleplan gave us the clear strategy to focus on the vital projects that would deliver this challenge. We delivered the best ever quality of service and had the highest ever customer satisfaction. We significantly improved the quality of our workmanship and reduced our fault volumes. We increased the capacity and functionality of our core network and introduced many new products and services. We delivered our capital programs and successfully implemented numerous change programs and projects and met all of our financial targets. A tremendous year for the zone. We achieved everything we set out to achieve, and all due to the enormous effort and commitment that every one of you made, for which I thank you. I and my team appreciate what you've done, and so do our customers, who are now getting a service that really is second to none. The zone was recognised by the Director for the most improved quality performance on all targets during 1995-96, and the Board collected the Service Delivery Award to mark this achievement. I know this translates into the success you have made happen throughout the zone in all of our activities. As you can see, last year's Battleplan has given us a sound platform to meet the challenges we face this year, but no business can sit back on past achievements. By setting high standards, the competition has to run just to keep up with us. But how are we to meet the challenges for this coming year? The Battleplan was not a one-year campaign. It will guide us through this financial year by setting a clear strategy to deliver our critical success factors. So what are these critical success factors?
The Battleplan identifies the critical success factors in terms of key activities and projects, which will deliver our quality plan and budget, whilst ensuring we are not diverted from our vision to become the most successful telecommunications group worldwide. The first and most fundamental critical success factor is our long-term strategy to meet our customers' needs. Each year we take stock of what we have achieved and what we must deliver to remain competitive. Challenges are renewed and our Battleplan is updated to achieve our quality plan and budget for the coming year. Clear strategy sets a longer-term view of what networks and systems must put in place to enhance customer satisfaction and support revenue generation, whilst building a cost-effective network and systems platform for the next century. The copper access network will still need to be maintained for a considerable time into the future. The management of the copper local loop in terms of reliability and service delivery is fundamental to our competitiveness and business success. We will build on last year's progress and continue to reduce our fault volumes. We will execute about 2,000 A1024s and reduce the backlog of these jobs by around a third. We will offload a further 1,800 circuits from the 35 worst MUCJ cables, and we will also offload our share of the national target of 10,300 circuits in the FDM network. We will rectify the pressure in the access network by bringing 180 exchange units up to standard and replacing 68 compressors. We will be accelerating our safety programs, testing 90,000 poles, replacing 13,000 D-poles, and rectifying 45,000 low drop wires. In total, we will be investing around £20 million in fault reduction and safety program activities. All this investment will be in vain if we fail to improve our capability, motivation and discipline to adhere to the required quality standards. As a zone, we will continue to focus on quality of personal workmanship, and we will extend this initiative to the E-side repair, provision and construction activities. In the Midlands, we have led the way in defining and auditing the quality standards we must work to. This will continue to be rigorously enforced by a programme of formal audits, supported by a programme to coach and enhance our people in the skills required. Quality workmanship means fewer dissatisfied customers and improved quality of service. We cannot ease up on quality of work in the network. Our future access network is now evolving at a fast pace. The Midlands is at the forefront of developing the processes and procedures to support the provision of broadband high-capacity fibre links, which can be provided via street furniture to customers' premises. The Arnold Exchange area in Nottingham is the focal point for the national trial of TPON. In the core network, we will continue to invest to maintain capacity and add functionality. We have ordered another main switching unit to be sited in Birmingham, to be called Birmingham Cadbury. The TXE4 modernisation programme will continue with the final order being placed in February 1997, with Melton Mowbray being the final replacement in 97-98, giving us a fully digital switching network. We will be adding new ISDN and SDH infrastructure. The Midlands is the lead zone in introducing new broadband switching services into the network. SMDS and FBS have been brought into service across the UK, with national control from the NOU in Warsaw. Production management provides a framework for understanding the cost and quality drivers of all the services we deliver. This allows us to develop a system of work that consistently delivers our services to specification at minimum cost. We made tremendous strides last year in establishing a production management approach to dealing with varying fault volumes, arrival times and the availability of skilled people. We trained and equipped an additional 500 people to carry out repair activities. Further work will continue in this area until we have the required level of skilled, kitted and sufficiently flexible people to cope with increased customer demand as a result of the weather or any other reasons. Resource management will be extended across all reactive, proactive and core workforce, and our wideband provision and repair production lines will be reviewed to improve delivery and reduce costs. This is probably the toughest challenge we face this year. Our costs must continue to fall if we are to remain successful in a competitive and regulated environment. An environment that continues to include enforced price reductions as a result of the RPI-X formula. This year we must increase productivity by at least 10% across most activities, and by much more in some work groups. Our focus will be on identifying, measuring and reducing ineffective time, and narrowing the wide variations in performance that still exist between teams doing similar work. We must reduce our current account overtime by about a third, and we must significantly reduce our non-pay costs, particularly for cable, materials and tools. Our industry is fast changing, and this will mean continual organisational change, some retraining and movement to other work, to ensure we make the best use of our people. The WorkWise initiative introduced this year will make the most of our skilled workforce by actively exploiting all available options by retraining our people for new job opportunities. It is recognised that some people will be seeking early release from the company, and although the decision on whether an individual can be released rests with the business, the process will, where possible, reconcile the wishes of individual and business needs. Two other areas of costs that require greater attention are vehicles and accommodation. Targeting underutilised vehicles will continue, and where log sheets are not submitted, vehicles will be returned to group motor transport. Office accommodation is being reviewed to identify further opportunities to reduce our costs by consolidation into fewer locations within the zone. You are key to our success. Investing in your skills is a major commitment for this year, with a series of initiatives on people development. The skill enhancement and accreditation trial and the introduction of a national vocational qualification has been led by Midlands people. This programme recognises that people who are trained and verified as competent to undertake network repair tasks will rightly feel professional and valued. It underpins quality of personal workmanship, and the attainment of accreditation can be further enhanced by the individual working for an NVQ which is recognised within and outside BT. The Investors in People project allows N&SO zones to be measured against an externally set standard on the development and training of our people. The attainment of registration status is our goal, which will provide a formal and public recognition of N&SO's commitment to its people. This project is being led from the Midlands and fits well with our People Capability Programme. We intend to go further than these initiatives, and our commitment extends to ensuring that everyone in the zone has a personal development plan that their manager discusses with them on a regular basis.
I know you recently had your training on the fully drop line number 5. I'll have to see you doing that in the field at some point.
Yeah.
We will be looking to line managers to demonstrate a style of leadership which increases trust and commitment by coaching and supporting their people. These are the key activities and projects which underpin the critical success factors of this year's Battleplan. John Dunn.
I hope you can now appreciate the challenges and the achievements we have in our sights this year. The Battleplan is not an end in itself. Meeting our quality of service targets is now business as usual. We have the people, skills and organisation to make this happen. I want to stress the importance of customer satisfaction to our business. We must now realise that meeting our internal quality targets will not necessarily make our customers very satisfied with our service. This year we must focus on how we deal with and relate to customers, keeping them informed of progress and delays, meeting our appointment promises by not being late or early, and by looking and acting professionally in all situations. Very satisfied or delighted customers will not be tempted to move to the competition on minor price advantages that may be offered. The success of the Battleplan will deliver our objective, very satisfied and delighted customers. We're in a very, very competitive industry. Survival for us is simply not good enough. BT aims to be the most successful worldwide telecommunications company. That means that in Midlands we have to be the best in everything we do. We have to make absolutely sure no one can do it better, no one can do it faster, no one can give better value. What's more important, no one can do it with more heart or more determination than us. By working together as a team, we can do it.